All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Greatest show on earth. Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. You've been here, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. It helps me and my channel a lot. And lastly, if you would like to join the #1 sports betting community and Discord server on earth, it'll be in the pinned comment and in the description of the video. Come join, $5 measly ass dollars. Be a part of something great. All right, so review yesterday, get into the player props, go over the slate, go over each game. I'm gonna get you out of here with a bag and we're gonna crack these folks. Now, I will say, yesterday was just so unlucky. I went positive. I went up like 0.7 of a unit, but I'm just all over it. You remember when Juan Soto was in that game and he was like, I'm all over it. Then he went up there and hit the shit out the park. That would be me right now. I'm all fucking over it every night. And I just keep getting these damn 0.5 hooks, one bucket hooks, one just unlucky, just so unlucky. And it's called variance and it's part of the game and it is what it is, nothing you can do about it. But if you look yesterday, Pistons money line, great read, great call. Timberwolves by 2.5, they win by 2. They win by 2. I get 0.5 hooked. Cavs lose by 1 to Daniel Gafford hitting, or not Gafford, who the fuck was it? Bro hit Garland, trolled us. They lose by 1. This lose by 0.5. Miles Bridges finished with 17, so one more bucket and he would have cashed. And the Warriors money line was close until the last 30 seconds. They blew him out 3 quarters and lost in the 4th. These 3 are just straight up hooks. Hook, hook, hook. This one could be even considered. I mean, 3 hooks in a fucking night. And I still go 5 and 4. I'm all over it every day. Hook here, hook there, hook here, hook there. And I'm still scraping out units, but it's like, man, soon enough, this variance will stop and this will be a hit instead of a hook. This will be a hit instead of a 0.5 hook. He'll make that bucket instead of missing a bunch of shots. Like soon enough, that luck will go my way. Then a 5 and 4 night becomes an 8 and 1 night. You know, and it's you're this close to 8 and 1 night. This close, and instead it's 5 and 4. That's just the game, baby. You got to charge to it and keep pushing. Not bad. Variance is killing us right now. It's just, I mean, to have reads this good, where you can have 3 hooks and still go positive is crazy. That's good sports betting. That's good reads. It's good calls. It's just the coin, you know, the ball ain't dropping our way. It's just these fucking hooks, man. Basketball's sharp right now, too. I can't believe this shit. Like, these spreads and stuff, these, god damn, it's sharp. Anyways, still scraping units out, and we are this close to that, to an 8 and 1 night. We are this close to an 8 and 1 night and going up 6-7 units versus a 0.4 units. It's, you know, one different little variable. Just is what it is. Anyways, enough of that. Enough reminiscing. Enough crying like a little bitch. Let's get into the props and talk about the props I'm on today. As always, guys, this is Outlier. They sponsor my videos. 7-day free trial in the description. You have to use this app. Learn it. It is crucial to success betting sports, okay? Anyways, first play I'm on, guys, Daniel Gafford under 14.5 points. I've took this versus the Thunder before. Guys, versus the Thunder, he is a goddamn ghost. Look at his history versus the Thunder. This is back early 2024. You go since 13, 8, 10, 9, 10, 11, 9, 8. These are this year. These 3, 11, 9, and 8 is this season. I mean, that's pathetic. He shows up versus them and he just disappears. On top of that, Thunder, best defense in the league versus the power forward. They are second in all of basketball at shutting down this position. Daniel Gafford, he just doesn't do well versus the Thunder ever. And on the season, he has a 69% hit rate to the under anyways. Last year, he didn't hit it. This year, he's not hitting it. Head-to-head, he hasn't shown up versus them. There's no reason in the world not to take his under today. 14.5 is ridiculously high. I don't understand it. The same players who are out have been out, hasn't affected anything. He's trash, bro. This dude is not good, and now he's got to show up here versus the #1 defense in basketball. No chance. I love this play. I'm on Daniel Gafford's under 14.5. Next, we have Victor Wembanyama. Okay, I'm under 41.5 points and rebounds. Guys, please hear me out. Please understand this that I'm about to say to you, okay? First of all, Pacers 10th at points allowed and 15th in rebounds allowed. They do pretty good versus center. The other thing I'm about to say, guys, is he has a 75% hit rate on the under this for the season. That's ridiculous that we're even getting this line. Last season, he had an 89%. This season, he's got 75%. Head-to-head, hit it once, missed it once. These were both last year. Don't really matter too much. Last 20, 70% on the under. Last 10, 70% on the under. Last 5, 100% on the under. Dude has not been balling for real. On top of that, guys, we're getting a gift from God at 41.5 because they're playing in like Europe or whatever fucking country he's from. So, oh my God, he's going to show out in his hometown. Guys, I've said this before as somebody who plays sports my whole life, as somebody who has followed sports and bet sports for a very long time. This is the most overrated metric I ever see people talk about. Home and away games, where they're going to be playing at. Do you honestly believe this grown professional competitive athlete goes out there and he's like, I'm playing at home tonight. I'm going to do more than I did when I was in Ohio. I'm going to do more than I did in LA tonight because I'm playing at home. Guys, I'm telling you, he's giving it his all every single night. This line is too high for him. He is not this caliber of player. I'm sorry. 41.5 is fucking insane. As you can tell by the hit rate. Him being in Europe, do not let that stop you from taking this bet, please. Wherever they playing at, guys, he is not. You act like it gives you superpowers because they playing. It don't matter where you playing. You out there and you trying your best every night. His best is not no goddamn 41.5. Could it happen? Yes. But if it does happen, everyone's going to contribute it to him being in Europe. That's not the fucking reason why, guys. It doesn't matter. Think about it. You're a grown man. Does that matter to you? Like, I'm playing in Europe tonight. I got to shoot better than I did in LA. That's ridiculous. You out there trying your best every night. 41.5 is a gift from God. It's too high. If it hits, it hits. It's just he was on that day. It had nothing to do with him being in front of Europe where he's from or where the fuck they playing at. That's the dumbest. That shit gets people cooked all the time. Overestimating where the location of the fucking sport. That shit just ruins slips. Don't pay that no mind, please. Victor Wembanyama under 41.5. It's way too high. If it hits, it's an outlier. Joker. Over 9.5 assists. This was tough for me, but damn, I couldn't get by the price. FanDuel had it at minus 104. It's positive EV. And frankly, the Kings are not good versus centers. They're 23rd in the league in assists allowed. Both these teams actually struggle versus centers. The Kings and the Nuggets don't do well versus the center. They don't do good at shutting it down. He has a 57% hit rate on the season. He's hit it more than he hasn't. So it's much up from last season. Head to head though, the last two times, the last time he saw him, he got 13. That was the most recent time. So that was this season. He got 13 last time he saw him. Last 20, 55% hit rate. Last 10, 80% hit rate. Last 5, 80% hit rate. 10, 10, 10, and 10. It's getting about 10 assists a game. No reason for me to not take this at such a fair price. I mean, God, minus 104 for a guy who's hitting it very frequently lately. Like, he's became an assist machine, and the Kings are not good at stopping assists. So I fought with this one, but man, I like it. I think he can get 10 assists. I really do. So I went ahead and played it. I got Joker, 10 assists, a great positive EV. Why not? Last one I'm on, guys, Domantas Sabonis. He's a guy I don't like to bet much, but man, he is a triple faceted player, meaning he can do the points, he can do the rebounds, he can do the assists. If you look at the Nuggets, 23rd in rebounds allowed, 26th in assists allowed, 18th in points allowed. Head to head, last time he saw him, he got 48. He blew this line out. On a season, a 68% hit rate. Last 20, 75%. Last 10, 80%. Last 5, 80%. He's on fire right now, man. This dude is balling. Playing like we know he can. Playing like the Sabonis we've known to grow and love. He is balling right now. 75% hit rate over 20. Now he's versus a team who can't handle the center to save their life. Well, how do you not take this? And it's a fair price. You can get it minus 105. I'm on Domantas Sabonis over 38.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I fucking love the play, all right? Anyways, that's enough with that. Let's go ahead, get into the slate, talk about each game. I'll tell you my thoughts on them. First game of the day, guys. Spurs and the Pacers in France, or you're aware of the fuck. Victor Wembanyama's hometown, so he's going to put up 70. Anyway, Spurs and the Pacers. I'm on the Pacers minus 3. They're a better team. They're playing great ball. Better record, better ball lately. And I think the only reason the price is what it is, I think the only reason you can even get a minus 3 is because of Victor. People think he's going to just come out here and have this iconic game because he's in his hometown. I don't feed into that shit. I think he tries his best every night, and his best is just not good enough. They're just not a good team. Pacers minus 3. It's a great bet. Lock it. Next, Blazers and the Magic. Guys, the Magic's entire... Listen, if these Trailblazers don't cover this 8.5 with how good a ball they've been playing versus everybody, and this Orlando Magic team, literally, their starters, their secondary, their third string, their bench, their reserve, everyone's injured. Everybody is injured. Now, Franz Wagner may play tonight. He's questionable. Some people think he's in, some people think he's out. even if he's in, he's gonna be on limited time. And if you have your star player in Franz Wagner, do you really want this dude in there trying to ball out versus the fucking Trailblazers? It doesn't even matter. They don't care to win this game. This game means nothing to them. And most of their team is injured. And if you want to start testing things and slowly bringing players in, that's fine, but they're going to limit their minutes. It's the fucking Trailblazers. No one cares. You're not going to injure star players to play the Trailblazers. Trailblazers plus 8.5. They've been playing great ball. The Magic have looked awful. And even if, Wagner and them are back and they get some starters back, they're still going to be limited. Don't fall into the trap of taking Wagner lines either. I saw his lines. They look very appeasing. They're very low. It's because his time's going to be limited and they're versus the Trailblazers who they don't care if they win or lose. Raptors and the Hawks. Give me the Hawks minus 4.5. Gift from God. Straight up, like the Raptors are not good. They're an awful team. They're 11-32 on the season. The Hawks are 22-21. They've been profitable. They're playing good ball. Why are we getting the Hawks minus 4.5 and minus 105 like a pick'em? That's crazy to me. I'm not going to overthink it. I don't care what's going on, home, away, injuries. No, Hawks are way too good to lose to the Raptors. Give me the Hawks by 4.5. Heat and the Bucks, I faded. Couldn't pick it. I think these teams are way too even, and I'm not going to lay 7.5 with the Bucks, but I'm not going to take the points with the Heat. I just can't call it. Mavs and the Thunder, that's another one where I don't know. I think it's a battle of the I don't know that I can't fade the Mavs for 13.5 points is what I should say. I don't know how to cap this one. Like, I don't know if Thunder win by 13. I don't know if the Mavs cover 13. It's just too tricky to cap. I'm staying away. Kings and the Nuggets, battle of the centers. Who does better, Demonis or Joker? I don't know. It's whichever center performs better, their team probably wins this game because both these teams' weak points are playing versus centers, even though the centers are their stars, ironically enough. So I don't know what's going to happen. For me, it's a fade because I think the teams are too even, and I don't know which center does better. Nuggets are completely healthy. Kings are healthy. Nuggets are playing great ball right now. So I get if you take the 8.5, but shit, the Kings are healthy too, and they could cover 8.5, so I can't call it. Bulls and the Warriors. I'm gonna ride this Warrior. Give me the Warriors. Give me the Warriors on the money line. Minus 115 to pick them versus the Bulls. Are you kidding me? 19-25 Bulls. You got the 21-22 Warriors. They're getting healthy. They're looking good. Steph's projected to have a good night. Give me the Warriors on the money line. Celtics and the Lakers. Fade. I almost took the Lakers money line at plus 160. Celtics have a couple injuries right now, key injuries. Lakers are healthy, they look all right, and I think that they play the Celtics tough. That said, Celtics are really good, and the Lakers aren't, and I just don't know how to cap it. Like, it's just a fade. I think this game could go either way. I almost did hey, it's a coin flip, so take the Lakers, but Lakers let me down a lot lately. I'm gonna just watch it as a fan. I don't want to bet it. Wizards and the Clippers, guys. Again, this is one where if the Wizards don't cover this 13.5, you all have my word. I will never bet this team again. If the Wizards do not cover this 13.5 versus Clippers team, their entire fucking starting lineup is out. The entire starting lineup. I actually think it's every player. Let me check. I'm pretty sure it's like, let's see. James Harden, day-to-day. Norman Powell, day-to-day. Kawhi Leonard, day-to-day. Ivica Zubac, day-to-day. The only fucking healthy starter is Derrick Jones Jr. And then their bench, Chris Dunn and Nicholas Batum are out. Most of these players are day-to-day and they're injured, and you are not going to rush your starters back versus a fucking Wizards team who's 6-36. You're not even going to consider bringing your star players in. Let them rest. Why even play them versus the Wizards? That's crazy. I think you have an ugly competitive game. You can actually get the Wizards at plus 15.5 now. Take them. Yeah, it's plus 15.5 now. I got a shitty line. Plus 15.5, guys. If they cannot cover this versus this beat up ass Clippers team, I will never put another hard-earned US dollar on them again in my life. So, what are my final plays today, guys? Here they are. Pacers minus 3, Victor Wembanyama in France, under 41.5 points and rebounds. Trailblazers plus 8.5, Hawks minus 4.5, Daniel Gafford under 14.5 points. Can they get locked up and become that ghost he does, that pussy he becomes every time he sees a Thunder. Joker over 9.5 assists, Domantas Sabonis over 38.5 PRA. He's a triple-faceted player. He's going to ball tonight. Nuggets are bad versus centers, man. Bulls and the Warriors, give me the Warriors money line, and Wizards, you better fucking cover this spread. Wizards plus 13.5. Let's get out of here. Let's get a bag today. Come join the Discord and let's crack these folks.